Chapter 6. The Triumph of Enchantment. The air crackled with raw energy as Sophia faced off against the collector. Her hazel eyes narrowed with determination. The pulsing orb at the center of the chamber was shielded by a shimmering barrier, its steady rhythm echoing through the cavernous space. The collector's expression was one of pure rage as he clawed at the translucent wall, his long fingers desperately seeking to breach the protection Sophia had erected. "You insolent girl," he spat, his voice laced with a mixture of fury and disbelief. "Do you truly believe you can stand against the power I wield?" Sophia stood her ground, her hands trembling slightly, but her resolve unwavering. "I don't just believe it, Collector. I know it. This circus, this heartbeat, is the embodiment of wonder and enchantment that you can never hope to possess. It is a force that transcends the boundaries of your twisted ambitions." The collector's lips curled into a malicious sneer. "Then you are a fool, child. The power of the heartbeat is mine to command, and I will not be denied. Once I have harnessed its raw energy, the enchanter's circus will be transformed into an instrument of my own design, a conduit through which I will reshape this world to my liking." He extended his hand, and Sophia felt a surge of energy crackling through the air, the very atmosphere seeming to vibrate with the collector's mounting power. "You cannot hope to withstand the full force of my abilities," he growled. "The heartbeat will be mine, and the enchanter's legacy will be consigned to the dust." Sophia braced herself, her mind racing as she searched for a way to counter the collector's assault. She knew that the fate of the enchanter's circus rested on her shoulders, that the very magic that had captivated her heart now depended on her unwavering courage and conviction. As the collector's energy surged towards the shimmering barrier, Sophia reached deep within herself, drawing upon the wellspring of wonder and enchantment that had always defined her performances. She could feel the heartbeat of the circus pulsing all around her, a steady rhythm that seemed to resonate with the very core of her being. With a surge of determination, Sophia pushed back against the collector's onslaught, her hands glowing with a soft, ethereal light. The barrier around the pulsing orb shimmered and strengthened, repelling the collector's assault with a burst of raw power. The collector's eyes widened in shock, his expression a mixture of disbelief and growing panic. "Impossible," he cried, his voice laced with a desperate edge. "How can a mere performer possess such strength?" Sophia's lips curved into a resonant smile. "I am no mere performer, Collector. I am a guardian of the enchanter's circus, and I will not allow you to desecrate the magic that flows through this place." With a swift motion, she raised her hand, and a shimmering arc of energy burst forth, striking the collector's chest and sending him reeling backwards. The collector howled in pain, his body convulsing as the raw power of the heartbeat coursed through him. "This cannot be," he gasped, his voice barely above a whisper. "The enchanter's power. It is mine to command." Sophia's expression hardened, her eyes burning with a fierce determination. The power of the enchanter's circus belongs to those who cherish its wonder and enchantment, and that is something you will never understand. With a final anguished scream, the collector collapsed, his body consumed by a blinding light. Sophia watched in awe as the pulsing orb at the center of the chamber began to glow with an even brighter intensity, its rhythm quickening and strengthening as if in response to the collector's defeat. In that moment, Sophia felt a surge of energy coursing through her veins, a power that seemed to emanate from the very heart of the circus itself. She knew, with a deep and unwavering certainty, that she had played a crucial role in safeguarding the magic that sustained the enchanter's circus. As the light faded, Sophia turned her attention to the glowing orb, her fingers tracing its pulsing surface. She could feel the heartbeat thrumming beneath her touch, a steady rhythm that seemed to echo the very essence of the circus she had come to love. Suddenly, a familiar voice echoed through the chamber, and Sophia looked up to see Alexander striding towards her, his expression a mix of pride and relief. "Sophia," the enchanter said, his baritone voice laced with a deep reverence. "You have done it. You have protected the heartbeat of the enchanter's circus, just as I knew you could." Sophia's eyes widened, a flicker of uncertainty crossing her features. "But Alexander, how did you know? How could you have been so certain that I possessed the strength to stand against the collector's power? The enchanter's lips curved into a gentle smile as he placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. Because, my dear, I have seen the spark of magic that burns within you. From the moment you joined our circus, I knew that you were destined for greatness, that your unique gifts would be the key to safeguarding the very essence of this place. He paused, his gaze growing distant for a moment. The Enchanter's Circus has been my life's work, the embodiment of the wonder and enchantment that I have dedicated myself to preserving. But I have always known that there would come a day when I would need to entrust its future to another. Someone with the courage and the conviction to stand against the forces that would seek to corrupt its magic. Alexander's expression softened as he met Sophia's gaze. And that someone is you, my dear. You have proven yourself worthy of the Enchanter's legacy, and I have no doubt that the Enchanter's Circus will continue to thrive under your protection. Sophia felt a lump rise in her throat, a mix of emotions swirling within her. She had always doubted her own abilities, her own worth, but in this moment, she knew that Alexander's faith in her was not misplaced. I don't know what to say, she stammered, her voice barely above a whisper. I never imagined that I could be the one to safeguard the heartbeat of the Enchanter's Circus. Alexander chuckled warmly, his hand giving her shoulder a gentle squeeze. Then simply say that you will continue to cherish the wonder and enchantment of this place, Sophia. For that is the true essence of the Enchanter's legacy, the unwavering belief in the power of magic to transform and inspire. Sophia felt a surge of resolve coursing through her, and she nodded, her hazel eyes shining with a renewed determination. I will, Alexander. I swear it. The Enchanter's Circus will endure, and its magic will continue to captivate and enchant audiences for generations to come. The Enchanter smiled, his expression radiating a profound sense of pride and relief. Then let us return to the stage, my dear, and share the triumph of our victory with the world. As they made their way back to the big top, the heartbeat of the Enchanter's Circus seemed to pulse with a renewed vigor, its rhythm echoing the unwavering spirit of those who had sworn to protect its wonder and enchantment. The collector's shadow had been lifted, and the future of the circus shone brighter than ever before. In the days and weeks that followed, the Enchanter's Circus continued to thrill and captivate audiences, its performances infused with a newfound energy and wonder. Sophia had taken on the mantle of the Enchanter's legacy, her own magical abilities blossoming under Alexander's mentorship and the steady rhythm of the circus's heartbeat. Together, they wove a tapestry of enchantment that left onlookers spellbound, their eyes wide with a sense of childlike wonder that seemed to transcend the boundaries of age and circumstance. The Enchanter's Circus had endured, its magic preserved for all to behold, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit to embrace the extraordinary. And as the final curtain fell on another triumphant season, Sophia and Alexander stood side by side, their gazes filled with a shared sense of pride and purpose. The future of the Enchanter's Circus was secure, and the legacy of wonder and enchantment would continue to thrive, inspiring generations to come.